All right, Barlow Gage. Old Big Jim coming at y'all from beautiful South Mississippi. Kind of overcast today. Uh, not it's warm out there. It's not really hot. Of course, I guess I don't even know what. Probably it's probably about 12 o'clock, maybe 12:30. Might be a little bit after. Might be almost one. I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to get on here today. You know, it's Friday. Got a flat bill Friday. And y'all, some of y'all may remember that I had a play day scheduled with Brother Rex up there at Brothers Blades and More. Him and his beautiful wife welcomed me into their home yesterday. Just a very a wonderful day. We got a kind of a late start because the weather was bad, and I didn't get up there till, about what time it is right now. Normally I try to get there about 10 o'clock, and we do all our catting around and get on out of there and get on back home, for a pretty good hour. But yesterday I didn't get home till dang near 6:30, almost 7 o'clock before I got home. Old boy was wore out. I'm pretty sure Brother Rex probably wore out too, because we chopped it up for a minute. I mean, we had a good visit, a great visit. We broke bread. His wife, she's just a great woman. When I normally, as I approach the compound there, I give them a little heads up, and she meets me outside and helps me unload my trades and wares and things I brought to discuss and all such as that. And just a great couple, man. Just really a great man. They are a symbol of a great Southern couple that the people that live here in South Mississippi. I mean, I know I blow up Mississippi all talking about this, talking about that, and look, guys, it ain't no different than anywhere else, man. You got your good folks, got your bad folks, and I try to surround myself with the good folks, and I believe that Brother Rex and his wife are a fine, outstanding couple, and I cherish the blessings that I get when I am around them. So. But anyway, we did some knife trading now, don't get me wrong. As a matter of fact, we got in there where we fit in there because, y'all, we started, he had a box of stuff sitting out there, the stuff that I had made some comments about and thought maybe I'd want to get and stuff like that. And of course I had my box, y'all. I think y'all seen it pretty good bit. It's got Brother Rex on it, and I put it up in the locker in there. And when I pick something up or I find something and something I'll be coon fingering or something, I'll throw it in and think it's something that me and him can trade or working something out on. I'll throw it in the box, and so I put my little box under my arm and go on up there. Me and him sit down and talk about it. So. But yesterday when I got there, first thing he did is he welcomed me in and we had a big hug and made sure that our lives were good, and he gifted me this Barlow. Now this is an Imperial USA, probably a 68 to 72, maybe 68 to what I don't know the exact span, but it's the one with the USA Imperial with the USA vertical on the tank stamp. But it needs a little bath. He knows that. He knows that. Matter of fact, I probably got 3 or 4 of these. That if I didn't have all this stuff out of the load in there in the mineral oil. These Barlows, I got 2 of them, maybe 3 of them that I need to get in there and get them all, get them a good spa treatment and get them snapping and popping the way they're supposed to do. But anyway, this one's going to get in there. It'll get in there at some point. And I'll give y'all a look at it again someday. So after I sat down there and he gave me that Barlow, he said, man, I want to do something for your giveaway. And I went, well, Brother Rex, you ain't got to do that. He said, no. He said, I want to do this. He said, because I think it's important, and I want your giveaway to be something great. And I said, well, bless you, Brother Rex. So he gave me this Remington. This is out of the outdoor series. Now, this probably made a trip across the pond. But that it don't matter. It's still got Remington Road on it, and it was built with the highest standards. Part of their outdoor, it's a trapper, a medium-sized trapper, and that's going into the box. Now, I keep telling y'all about this box. Well, I had to upgrade the box. Okay, the box is now this great big old box. That's going in the box. All right. So then he said, well, we got to get something in there for second place. Well, look at there. Got a little stainless steel folder going in the box. And then he said, third place. I said, well, okay. So he gave me another one. So first place is going to get a trapper. And both the second and third place box is going to get a little stainless steel folder, you'll put your little lanyard in there and put it in your watch pocket, and you'll have your great little cutter. And then he said, Brother Rex, you got to get in there. He pulled out one of his now famous challenge coins. The armor gone. Shows all the armor that as the warrior for the Lord is displaying there, and then on the back of it, it takes you through each piece of that armor and tells you how it's supposed to be used. So going in the box. Okay, so after we got through with that, he said, well, I got all this stuff here I want to trade. He had a box of trades, stuff that I would be interested in, and some of them I were interested in even still. So they're probably still in the box. But I just didn't bring enough. I didn't bring enough stuff to get in there. There was a fixed blade case knife that I definitely want. But I told him, I said, look, just put these in the box, and next time, give me a month or so to collect something up that I can trade you. Anyway, so we did make a trade, and he knew why I was there, and he knew why I came, and so now this one I have coon fingered it, but I haven't done any. Now these not, you got to realize, Brother Rex, I'm going to explain to y'all in a minute what kind of stuff we got here, what we're talking about. But he pulled out his buck box, buck knife, and it's slammed full of buck knife. Everything from folders to just unbelievable, just unreal. And I'll explain to y'all about his little boxes here in a minute. But the first thing he pulled out was this Buck 110, okay, that is absolutely perfect. Okay, all the blade meat is there. Okay, I haven't rubbed this down. I usually, first thing I do when I coon finger them is I get HT's favorite salve out and give them a good rundown. I haven't done any of that with this one. But if you look at the tang stamp, it says Buck 110, and it has 2 dots on either side of the Buck 110. Now, I haven't done my research, but I'm pretty sure that's going to put this one in the early 80s. I just don't know. But can't go wrong with a Buck 110. And this is not really the knife that I went for. But the knife that I did go for, he said that he bought these as a set, and he wanted to keep them as a set. So that's why I moved a few things out of the trade box and put them aside to where I would have enough trade bait to get to where I had to get on these 2 buck knives. Now, while back, my boy over there in Smyrna, y'all know him, Mike Yarlett, Make Cutlery Great Again. Pretty sure that it's now Mike Yarlett's Leatherwork. I think he's going to have the Make Cutlery Great Again content, and he's going to have a leather, or he's going to be selling his leather under the Mike Yarlett name. So I don't know. Y'all, I'll have to let y'all gonna have to get over and figure that out with him, because I mean I keep up with him now, because we text each other daily, and so I kind of know where things are headed there, but I'm not completely in the loop on what name's going when and where and how all that. Now I've been juicing on him. It's kind of like old brother Harold up there. The way he kept ribbing old Lefty Cross Creek out there. He kept. So I keep on old Mike by doing his long form, and he's come through, man. He's done a few long form videos. Now he still does his lives and all that kind of stuff, but I'm good to see him. I'm glad to see that he is doing some longer form videos and doing these hashtag crazy stuff like I do. So, but anyway, just a fine fella, man. Old Mike's a good dude. But anyway, coming in here in this slip right here that he made for me. Now, when he sent me this slip, he told me this was for a bigger knife. But I don't know if he was foreshadowing me or what it was. But that's Make Cutlery Great Again, number 76. Yes. Now, this is normally the slip that I put my large sodbusters in. My Rough Rider, Cinnamon Stag Bone, my Moore Maker, I have a couple of the carbon steel Rough Rider large sodbuster type knives. I got big, I'm like HT, I got big hands, and I like a big knife, But give it a little squeeze, pop it out of there. Y'all already know, I ain't got to tell you. Look at him. Now, I have seriously coon fingered this one, and I gave this one all the love it needed. Mainly because when I did a short with it, I got up this morning well, hey Milo, y'all wanna say hi to Milo? See if I can get him over. Come on. Oh, look at here. Look at there. Tell him. Say hey y'all. Hey. Me and Dad chopping it up. Okay. Anyway, oh Lord. Anyway, I got the old HT salve out. Gave us a good old rub-a-dub. And, because when I did my short this morning, as I was filming it, I looked at the blade. The blade had all kind of micro scratches on it, and that's just not acceptable here at the Barlow Brigade. Especially if I've been to tote it, because what I did was I put this in my pocket, in that slip, and but anyway, I'm sitting here giving it a good. We'll make sure I put on a proper show for y'all on this. Look at him. Lord have mercy. Now, when I tell y'all that Brother Rex bought these as a set, he did. He bought them together. Now, this one is it's got one dot on the left side and two dots on the right side. So I think this makes this one an 82. But don't quote me on these guys, and I hope HT corrects me. But I think this is an 82 to 84. The other one was 86 to 80. To 88, I believe. But I got the stuff, man. And also, if you'll look at the blade shape, which Brother Rex was, this tip has been redone on the Buck 112. Okay, but that whoever did it did a jam-up job. They did as good a job as I could have ever done, I can promise you. It's all been smoothed out. It's all been, polished back. Professionally done, I have no idea. But it makes it unique. And, here at the Barlow Brigade, unique is okay. We don't have a problem with that. I got, I think this is my third or fourth Buck 110. And all of them except that one have had the blades modified in some form or fashion. So that doesn't matter. What matters is that this son gun is sharp. Okay, it's not paper shaving, which it can be, but I just hadn't had that time to get in there. It's y'all look there. Ain't no scratches on that bad boy now. Got her polished up. Got her right in there where she needs to be. Put her in the slip. Had to go to the post office a while ago. Had this in my left pocket. And another knife I got from Brother Rex was in my right pocket. And we'll get to that in just a second. But first, while we was digging through the pile, old Big Jim saw something he had to have. The Kershaw Swerve. Okay? It's got the iconic K pattern thermoplastic fiberglass reinforced, whatever it is. But son, this has got that beautiful, that's the Speed Safe. It's got that beautiful blade structure. Man, that's just for a drop point, spear point, whatever you call that, it don't matter. This thing is it is a beast, okay, and I love it. Okay, this is the 80. I'm sorry, it's a 3850. It's called the Swerve. So, old Big Jim can't go wrong right there. That my old Kershaw box is getting kind of full. And speaking of Kershaw. Y'all know a gentleman, his name is Ted Hart at Ted Shop. I probably got his sticker over here, but I'm gonna just shout him out. Ted Hart has dropped a couple of videos about the Rosecraft second sales, which I think mine are gonna be in the mailbox here in a minute. I'm just not sure yet. He's dropped a couple of videos. He went, he did like I did. I went and sold something that I didn't want to sell, a knife, and took those funds and came home, put the money on my debit card, came straight home and ordered 3 Rosecraft blades. And Ted Hart, he did the same thing. When the second sale dropped, I think he bought 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know how many he bought, but he bought several. And he's done 2 videos, and I think he has one more video where he does reviews. He goes over them and tells y'all, probably like I'm going to do when I get mine. I'll do a tabletop, and I'll go through each one of the knives and show you what it says on the box is supposed to be wrong with them. Now, of the Rosecraft blades, I have 5 Rosecraft blades, I think, and all of them are seconds except one, and that was a gift that somebody gave me. And his name, he's from El Dorado, Arkansas, so, anyway. HT, I love you, man. Anyway, next to the last knife that I got from Brother Rex was this thing right here. Now, this is a mystery knife, and I need everybody out there to tell me what it is. Got that big bird's eye pivot. A very unusual, and this is probably going to give it away, very unusual pocket clip. It's kind of indented into the wood there. It's prominent. I mean, it'll click right on your edge of your belt. I mean, the edge of your pocket. It's a very prominent clip, and it's a good sturdy clip. But the thing about this is the blade, y'all. Come on. Look at that. That's Raindrop Damascus. Now, a lot of people know about Damascus steel. By taking the layers of steel and you heat forge them. You heat it up till they're molten, and then you forge them with a hammer, whether it be a one that you swing or a big pneumatic hammer, and you press that steel out until you make till it forms these patterns. I hope that's getting in there where y'all can see it. But this is a raindrop pattern Damascus, and the thing that I want to point out to y'all, if you look at the back of it, and I don't know if you're gonna move, you see that line that runs right down the middle of the thing? Okay, this is called sandwich Damascus, and the liner is Damascus, sandwich Damascus. It's got the same line on it. Let's see if I can get it where y'all can see it. But see that little, it's kind of hard to see with that jimping. Well, maybe you can see it right there. But anyway, this whole knife is made out of Damascus. And the sandwich, what they've done with this one is they took some super steel. I don't know. I don't know if it's stainless. I don't know really. But I can tell you one thing, and this is just it is what it is, guys. I'm just going to tell you right now. This is a sharp knife, okay? This is a sharp knife. But you'll also see how the Damascus is drawn up from the edge, okay? That's where it exposes that inner steel that's sandwiched between two pieces of Damascus. And then it's heat forged, and then it's ground. If you'll look at the swedging right there, you can see how the Damascus wraps around where the steel is, and the swedging has been cut back, but you can follow the contour of the Damascus through the swedging. This is a high quality knife. This is very high quality. Brother Rex had it priced. He had been trying to sell it, and a lot of times Brother Rex, he's just trying to get his investment back out of a knife. He has so much stuff, but when he goes to his shows, he's got these big showcases and he sets them all up, and he has things priced in there, a suggested price. If you ever come to a show, or if you ever communicate with him in any form or fashion about a knife that you're interested in that he's got, tell him what you want to do, okay? He's like me. He's not scared of a no, and he's not scared of a yes. He will tell you yes, no, maybe, and we'll work it out or something. He's got some knives. He's reached out to a couple of people in our little fellers group there. If you want that knife, just tell him what you want to do. He ain't scared. I can promise you. One thing I can tell you about Brother Rex Wiseman, he ain't scared, okay? He knows about pocket knives. He knows what he's got, and he's new to the community. He's making deals, and he's reaching out to people. He got a box from Alabama the other day. Just telling you. So, but I'll let him tell y'all about that. It ain't my place. But anyway, that's a wonderful knife right there. All right, so I got one more knife that I'm gonna tell y'all about, and then we're gonna get on up out of here. It's this knife right here. Now we'll go over the knife in a second, but before I can go over this knife and tell you about it, I got to bring in something that I went and unpacked it, because I had it packed up in a box, and I was fixing to send it to Virginia. Okay, there's a fella up there that I'm gonna give this knife to. All right, y'all. Some of y'all may have seen this knife before. It's just in a more or less a generic leather sheath that I had sitting around. This is an Edgemark pocket knife. Fixed blade. But it has issues, and I'll go over that. So I've got it all polished up. I got it fairly sharp, for what it is. But if you look, that's the wrong pommel. Okay, because you can see how the nut sticks out at the top of it. The original pommel must have got broken or something happened to it or whatever. But I got severely frustrated trying to get this knife to line up. You know, the finger guard, the spacers, the stag handle, these spacers up here, and this pommel, I could never get it to line up. I'd put it together, I'd run the nut down, get it to where it was close, and because I was going to run it down, get it tight, and I was just going to grind it off and use it like it is. But I got very frustrated with this knife, so I put it aside for a minute and decided that I was going to send it to Virginia. Well, the knife that I got from Brother Rex yesterday is a twofer, okay? Because it does two things. The sheath that this knife is in is an edge mark sheath, okay? The knife is not an edge mark knife, okay? So what that does is that makes this knife complete. I can put the edge mark knife into the edge mark sheath, thusly such, and it is now complete, okay? And it's still going to Virginia. Now, the sheath that this knife, that knife was in, now becomes the new home for this knife, which I told you it was a twofer. Now it's a project for me, okay? We'll look at the condition of it. You can see the pommel is all smashed up, you know, so we're going to get out there and do a little work on get that straightened out, get it polished up. The stag handles need some serious sanding, need some serious restoration. It's a full tang knife, but the kicker is, y'all can see it, it says Western, okay? It says Western USA. It's got a part number. I don't know if boy, that's bad. It's sad when I ain't got my flashlight. I think it says SH43A Western, okay? It doesn't say Boulder, but it doesn't have to because we know where it came from. But this is a pretty early Western, from what Brother Rex told me and what little bit of looking up I did with it. So there's my load I got from Brother Rex. I normally try to stretch this thing out over a 2 or 3 day period, but I went ahead and dropped the whole thing on y'all because I figured y'all were interested. And once again, I cannot say enough about Brother Rex and Desha, his wife. It's like Dijon mustard. Deja. Okay, she's a great woman. Okay, he's a great man, and I guess I can say that one more time, man. She's a great woman. He's a great man. They're a wonderful couple. So, old Big Jim's gonna get on out of here. Go wait for that. Go out there and stand by the mailbox. Wait for them Rosecrafts to get here. Maybe. I don't know if they're gonna show up today or not. You know, that delivery system that they got tells you when something's gonna show up. Hey, sometimes it'll say yeah, it's gonna be here because it showed up, but it didn't show up to the post office. You know, normally they get their truckload in from Gulfport, Mississippi, down there on the wonderful Gulf of America. They get their truck in at 5:30 in the morning, 4:30, 5:30 o'clock in the morning, and they'll unload everything, throw it in the boxes to get it delivered, and then the UPS truck will show up with some stuff that was sub-shipped through them, and it won't get there until the mail person's already left. So that means it's going to be tomorrow before I get it, even though the tracking number shows that it's in town. So, but all that's just, for a high stepper, that ain't no big deal. All right, Brigade. I love each and every one of y'all. I am so happy. I'm so happy. I want to jump back and kiss myself. But all I can say is rule number 9.